Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5th D&D campaign session here with 2 former 1 active president and Mike Tyson. Before beginning, Donald, could you do a recap for us?
Sure, last episode we all fought the ogre that surprised us. After a long and hard-fought battle, we came victorious. From there, we went to its house to investigate and maybe find some loot there. We found a elemental sword, a fireball scroll, a pistol, and a magical violin that we handed to the people deemed fit for it. From there, we went to the town of Grassfan, where Bannon talked to someone to find the location of the undead zombie spottings. That's where we left off.
Thanks, Donald. So where we left off, now that you guys are at the edge of town, you see a couple of trails of flesh, one of zombies, distinctly smelling rotten.
Before getting into the session, I'd like to say that I got myself a new mix so everyone can hear me.
Nice, Mike. Also, George, we are at the edge of town, correct?
Yeah, you are.
Great, then. Let's investigate all of this.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Unnatural 22.
You investigate, thoroughly finding every singular piece of information you can. In this deep search, you find that there isn't any zombies here. But you notice murals on the zombies with different animals on them. You look at them to find it as representing a massive hog, a dragon, a snake, and an eagle.
Would I know of these?
Roll either religion or history check.
13 total.
Marin, you search through your knowledge far and wide and only find that the mural for the dragon might represent the ancient dragon of Massfall.
Interesting. If that's all here, we should leave and stay in a room. I need to detect magic on these magical items we got.
Agreed, let's get out of here. Although we should split up here.
You all decide to head back to the town. Where would you like to go from here?
What do you mean by Bannon?
What I mean is that Manon should go to somewhere where nobody can see and detect magic on these items we got, while me, you, and Stravius go report these sightings for the missions.
Good idea, George. I will go to a dark alley where none can see me and detect magic on these items.
We will head to an area where we could report on this.
You all make your way to the party manager area, which is also an area for quest and updates on quest. There you see a bushy man in his mid-30s arranging parties. You wait out your turn to talk to him, and he greets you 3 with a smile and says,
"Hello, you 3. What can I do for you?"
We would like to report back on the zombie spotting quest.
You see the man get into a more serious attitude and lose his upbeat tune. He looks grim with a hint of hope in his eyes.
Interesting what happened. I assume you 3 are part of the Ancient Order, since that's the only one who picked up this quest.
Ancient Slayer is the name.
My apologies.
So we went to the edge of town where zombies were spotted and investigated. All we found was flesh, presumably of zombies, with markings resembling that of a hog, dragon, crow, and a snake. Now, we are heading to the beach, another location where the rumors might be true.
Well, this is an interesting one. Very well, I shall reward you a sum for solving this part of the quest and a sum for finishing the quest.
He pulls out a paper, writes the party name on that paper, and stamps it.
Give this to my assistants in the next room. He shall reward you.
All right, we go to the next room. All right, we go to the next room.
You go there and find a younger person addressing paperwork and calculating with a massive pile of coins behind him.
Hello there, I wanted to collect rewards for a quest, and I will hand him the paper.
Hello, so looking at the stamp, that's going to be 20 gold and 40 silver pieces in total.
All right, thank you, and we all head out.
You all head out with your newly collected rewards. A sensation of pride on your first rewards washes over you. All exit the building. What do you do from there?
I think we should just go back to Marin. He is probably good with the detect magic by now.
Agreed, George, we go to the alley he was in.
You all head there to find Marin in the alley he said we would be in, with all the items around him with a newfound sense of these items' purpose. I will hand you, Marin, the sheets of all these items. You can hand them to everyone and explain them for the viewers.
So basically, the elemental does 2d8 damage on all elemental types. The violin provides an extra spell use on a bonus action twice per day if the spell is a healing spell and grants the user the ability to make a better version of Bardic Inspiration, meaning 1d8 die instead of 1d6 the scroll does. Allows the user to cast Fireball, even if the person does not have it available or a spell slot for it. And finally, the pistol does 2d8 piercing damage per shot.
That's some nice stuff. Can't wait to try it out. But before heading out, Marin, we got some loot from the guy. So I think we should make some things or buy some things before heading out.
Yeah, I'm in desperate need of some better gear, albeit the pistol does help out quite a lot.
So George, we all go to any good blacksmith shop and maybe even a magical shop.
You all search around for a good shop, and a gleaming light shines upon you all as you see the trappy, magical, and blacksmith shop.
Well, hello there. What brings you to our wonderful shop?
Excuse me, do you have any artifact or item for under 50 gold?
No, unfortunately, we don't.
That's too bad. We should leave now. Well, let's just go to the beach next.
Agreed, George. We go to the alley he was in.
The journey to the beach is one of uneventfulness. Time passes quickly, and before you notice it, the dawn sets over you all, and you travel in silence. Eventually, you start to see the shore, the water, a light shade of blue, and the beach with a tent in it. But before you all investigate, you notice a couple of hands that are greenish.
Definitely zombies there. I think the best course of action is for one person to sneak through there, and if anything goes south, we all can just jump in.
Great, but which one of us has the best stats for this?
Surprisingly, looking at everyone's sheet, Stravius is actually best for this.
So should I go ahead?
Yeah, but remember, if anything goes south, or you get spotted, then just scream.
All right, George, I sneak to the camp to find what's going on there.
Roll a stealth check.
Not good, that's a 8 total.
Stravius, as you try your best to sneak into camp, going into presumably what is a tree's turns, your body is a lot thicker than the tree, making you very noticeable. A person wearing some form of cult clothes notices you and guides zombies to your direction as he yells.
Who goes there?
Welp, then I scream at the top of my lungs.
Initiative while I pull out the map.
6 for me.
10 for me.
I got a 15 total.
That's a 7.
The man rolled a 13. Stravius, roll again.
It's 16 now.
He got a 12. Just before that, you see a horde of zombies, around 7 swarm outside. I rolled the zombies in 2 groups, so that's a 6 and 4, meaning they go last. Just before anyone can move, you see the man turn into a giant snake-like being. You notice it has legs, and before you know it, he turns into a giant scorpion.
My turn. First I'm raging, then I'm using my elemental sword on the zombie closest to me, and I have decided on lightning damage. 12 to hit for 15 damage.
Donald, you rush at the zombies, raging, seething. You as you cleave against him, you cut like a knife cuts through butter and slash at him, leaving a massive wound.
Are we not going to question that the man turned into a giant scorpion?
Nah, but let's kill him before he turns into something else.
Bannon, as you say that, the scorpion suddenly rushes at the now raged Stravius with immense speed. And Welp, it rolled a natural 20 to hit for 13 damage, reduced to half to 6 damage. It's now also going to attack with its sting at you, Stravius. It only rolled an 11 to hit, so nothing happens, Stravius, as it hits you hard on the shoulder with its claws. You become prepared for its sting, dodging just in time.
Before anyone attacks, I have a plan. Everyone target the scorpion.
Came on, we use my pistol. A natural 22 for 9 damage.
Hazen, you take out your pistol from your pocket in blinding speed and launch the bullet. Your mark strikes true as it reaches straight to the scorpion's leg, grazing along it. The scorpion hisses in pain, but continues to fight and stay strong.
My turn now. I was not planning on using it this early, but I pull out the scroll and cast Fireball, and Stravius isn't caught in the fire, but the scorpion is.
The zombies all immediately fail. Scorpion rolled a 5, so everyone takes full damage.
Nice, so that's 27 damage to everyone.
Damn, Barry, that's crazy.
Was not expecting that, but Marin, you pull out the scroll. Ancient letters start circling around you. As you channel the energy of the scroll, you make a gigantic ball of fire hotter than the sun. It rushes at all the zombies and Scorpion at speeds they do not expect. This spectacle blinds you all, and when you reopen your eyes, the ground where the zombies stood is nothing but mere ash and clay. The Scorpion now looks heavily damaged as well.
Good one, Barry, so I think we can win this in a couple of turns. Either way, since it's my turn, I will give Stravius the upgraded Bardic Inspiration and cast Vicious Mockery on the Scorpion. I will say, wow, I didn't know you could get much uglier, but then you became a Scorpion. I mean, seriously, your life means nothing. You should KO yourself now.
16, so it passes, but Bannon the Scorpion does not understand your comment due to the fact that it is a scorpion.
Adel, that's sad.
My turn now, so I do Reckless Attack with my sword, 22 to hit for almost max 18 damage.
How do you want to do it?
I wield my sword with great valor. The critically wounded Scorpion looks at me in fear as I say, well, guess you should have KO'd yourself. as I slash such a massive wound open that it stands no chance and falls to the sand.
That is it for today, folks. Hope to see you all soon. And if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. George out.